candles and a flyer for windows, then an envelope thin as frost, my name in your handwriting, smaller than I remember it. Careful, like it costs. I almost didn't open it. I set it by the kettle. I almost didn't open it. I made the tea instead. I carried it to work with me inside my winter coat, a whole season in one pocket and nobody the wiser. I almost didn't open it. I told myself at noon I almost didn't open it, but I kept checking it was there. Now the porch light stutters on, the house goes quiet early, a season's silence weighs about as much as paper. Hardly, I almost didn't open it. I turned it over twice. I almost didn't open it. I almost didn't. I opened it. I opened it. Radio at 7, toast at 1/4 past, the same 6 steps from the kettle to the coat rack in the hall, the little choreography that gets me through the door. Everything in this house hangs where I hung it. Everything does what it's told. Everything but one thing I never touched at all. Your scarf is still on the hook, gray wool going quiet with dust. I lift my coat from the peg beside it, careful as a church. I could wash it, box it, send it, I've rehearsed 100 ways. Your scarf is still on the hook. It stays. Neighbor's dog at 8:05, the kettle's a little storm. Tuesdays I sit down to letters, bills face up and one face down. Everything in this house hangs where I hung it. Your scarf is still on the hook. It stays. You asked me straight, so I'll be straight. I don't know what I know. It's still December in this house, and answers don't grow in snow. It isn't no, please hear that much. It isn't yes, not yet. Some ground has to freeze clear through before a seed will set. April knows what winter doesn't, what survived, what only slept. Which of all the things we planted kept? so ask me again in April. When the light comes back for good, don't write the ending in the winter. Winter gets endings wrong. Ask me again in April. I might know my heart by then. If there's green where we were standing, ask me again. You asked me straight, I've been as straight as winter lets me be. Leave the question with the snow and April. Ask me. The lamp on, a clean page, your letter open flat. I sharpen the pencil twice, steadying my hand more like house rule for writing back. Pencil, not ink. Dear than nothing, dear than far too much. I rub out where I told you I had read yours more than once. Some things are true in graphite. I can't afford an ink. Pencil, not ink. Eraser crumbs like first snow on the desk. By midnight there's a draft that's nearly honest. It says enough, it doesn't swear to anything. I fold it in the drawer with its unsent brothers. Whatever's down in ink has to stay true tomorrow. Pencil, not ink. Morning coffee going cold on the desk where I left nothing else. The eraser worn down to its metal collar. Clocks fell back in autumn, and I went around the house, the hallway, then the bedroom, the wristwatch on the shelf, but the one above the stove kept reaching an hour into summer, and I left it to itself. The clock in the kitchen is wrong, and I set the table by it still. It keeps an hour of summer I never handed back, and I live in it alone. First one at the office. I miss the evening news. I fall asleep at what it swears is only afternoon. My sister rings at 9 o'clock. I answer in July. There's a man who mends clocks 2 streets over. I pass his window nearly every day and don't go in. Some repairs you have to want, but spring will turn the clocks again. The world will come around and the kitchen will be right again. Imagine that. colors back in my face. Don't mention it comes off at night. Say I'm hard to reach these days. You're kind to keep on calling, most of them have stopped. Say we split a bottle and dessert. Don't say the bakery still knows my order and the loaf goes stale. Say I sleep like winter ground. Don't mention the radio at 3 a.m. turned low enough to keep the dark company. And listen, this part matters. If he just nods, if he pays the bill and changes subjects, don't tell me if he didn't ask. Tell him I'm doing well. And the table is a paper winter. Every letter out of order in the lamplight. Tea gone cold an hour ago. And a pen I still don't trust. There was a year I couldn't read them, a year I read them wrong, a year I kept the anger fed, because at least it stayed. Midnight now, same table. The lamplight's holding steady. I've stopped rehearsing what this costs. The man who wrote the early ones is not the man who wrote in March. The loops have loosened, sorry, sits up straighter on the line. And the one who's doing the reading isn't who she was in autumn either. 1 in the morning. The pen is warm. I wrote 4 words. Winter was long here. It took an hour. It said what it needed. No verdicts, no doors, 4 words and my name, signed like I was learning it. The stamp, the porch, the cold walk to the corner box. I let it go before my fear could catch me at it. And walking home, I heard the gutters, ice letting go. I wrote back. It's the first thing I finished in a year. Thursday, the cafe on Weir Street. You were early, I was earlier. We kept our coats on, both of us. Though the radiator ticked, you asked about my mother. I asked about the drive, and we managed the weather. We handled the rain, fronts coming in from the west by the weekend. We agreed and agreed and agreed to experts on everything harmless. We managed the weather and left ourselves out in it. You walked me the long way past the gardens on Alder Lane. We stopped a moment at the gate. Neither of us tried the latch. You said the roses made it through. I said, they do that. At the crossing, your hand started toward my elbow and thought better. Both of us pretended not to see. But halfway home, I caught myself smiling at the sky. We managed the weather. Give us time, we might work up to an hour of the truth. And if it rains on Thursday, we'll manage. June exists, I was there. The garden, the lantern's your hand, but all your evidence is dated. It's proof of then, proof of then, and I was asking about now. Remember the coast road, you said. Remember the plums that summer. Too many to give away. I remember, that's not an answer. I remember, that's not the question. You call the man you were his witness. He's charming on the stand, but he can't say where you've been since or what you'd want with my ordinary Sundays. And don't think I'm not tempted. The past is the easiest place to meet you. It's warm in there, the light is kind, and nothing ever needs deciding. That's how I know it's not the place. So don't show me June again. Show me a Tuesday. Show me a Tuesday and another one. I've made a calendar of you across the floor tonight. October by the bookcase, March against the door. A year of your right hand laid out in envelopes, and I can watch it happening month by month by month. The early ones are fists on paper, margins gripped like ledges. By January there's air between the words. By March the last one's all open loops and room to breathe. A hand with nothing to defend. A hand doesn't change by wishing. Something has to hold it every day. Grief will do that, practice will, or somebody with patience and a name I've never heard. And here's the strangest jealousy. It isn't of a woman. I'm jealous of the year, the ordinary, unremarkable year that got to stand behind your shoulder and watch you become this. So plainly, since we're being plain now, who taught you to write like that? Who taught you to write like that? Who taught you to write like that? You set the suitcase down before you said my name. The sorry had its Sunday clothes on. You'd rehearsed, I could tell, and it was good, it was the real thing. 11 months of true. But before the sorry finished, your eyes went down the hall and the suitcase asked its question. Without you at all, the sorry, I'll keep the suitcase, not yet. One of them you owed me, one you'll have to earn. You said, where does forgiveness live, if not behind your door? And me, I said, it lives in me. It doesn't need a room. You said, then what was all this for us, whoever we turn out to be? And the old life stood beside you on the step, freshly shaved, hat in hand, and it would have been so easy. Rain starting, kettle full, but easy isn't ready. You lifted the case, it swung like it had gotten lighter. Maybe it had. The sorry stayed. 11 in the morning, ordinary sun. There's no letter this time, I came instead. Some words don't keep, they're not for paper anymore. You were early, I was earlier. The garden's on Alder Lane, the gate open on its mended hinge, the roses doing what they do. I forgive you, all of it freely. Say nothing for a minute, let it land. Don't ask me what comes after, I don't know what comes after. Isn't that a kind of spring? So here, your scarf, I washed the winter out of it. There's no note in the folds, no promise pinned inside. Just wool and April, it's enough. Take it home.